Suhag Jewelers, timeless jewelry for generations.
And a couple, the wonderful Rashmi and Janak Bedi. They are here finally, good to meet them. Um, they are single-handedly responsible for making this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to you and Mukta. This is a show dedicated to Miss Bharat New England, and we are very excited to bring our contestants and our winners in the show. Mukta, who is really beautiful in and out, presents and talks about the journey of these wonderful contestants. So let me invite Mukta. Hi, Mukta.
Hi, Shifali.
How are
How are
you?
you? I'm
I'm doing,
good.
I'm doing fine. So beautiful weather, right?
Yeah, good to see you too in this
Good to
beautiful weather.
Good to see you as well. So enjoy your show. You're doing really a wonderful job, and thank you for highlighting our New England contestants. So take care. Bye.
Hi, thank you so much, Shifali.
Bye.
Bye bye. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to another episode of You and Mukta, a show where we bring the insides of Miss Bharat contestants' journeys, challenges, and applauds. Tonight, I have a special guest with me tonight who not only rocked the New England stage but went on and brought us a, a national crown home. She rocked the stage and got a bigger crown home, and she is the beautiful fashionista who believes in fashion with a purpose, art with advocacy. She is the winner of Miss Bharat New England and Miss Bharat USA 2019. Please welcome Sheeta Krovi.
आज आसमान से आ गई मैं जहां से ये क्या हुआ And the winner is Sheeta!
Hi,
Hi,
Mukta.
Sheeta.
How
Hi,
are you?
Sheeta. I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you on our show.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm really excited to chat with you today.
And I am so excited to see that big crown on your head. This is
I
beautiful.
know. It's a big responsibility. Miss Bharat New England, Miss Bharat USA. So here it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's sitting just at the right head. So,
Thank
congratulations.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, Sheetal, today we'll get to know a little more about you, your
Mhm.
journey. What did you do? How did you prepare? So, let's start with, tell us more about yourself, little bit about your family, what you do, what do you study. So, let's
Of
start with
course.
that.
Yeah, of course. So, hello everyone. I'm Sheetal Krovi, winner of Miss Bharat New England and Miss Bharat USA. And my family actually pushed me and helped me a lot in my Miss Bharat journey. So I have my mom, who is also a pageant winner. She won at Miss Bharat USA, first runner up. And I also have my sister who participated in the national pageant as well, and she won the next top model title. And I have my brother and my dad who, as always, supporting the ladies in the family. So yeah, we're a family of five, and we're all very, very supportive and push each other to pursue each other's dreams. As for me, I'm a fashion student. I recently started studying at FITM in Los Angeles. So
Hmm.
it's amazing, it's the glamour city. So I'm so excited to be there and to be Miss Bharat. Miss Bharat finally gave me an identity. I can call myself Miss Bharat New England, Miss Bharat USA in my college, and it's just amazing to be able to have this title. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. Lovely knowing about your family.
Hmm.
So, how did this pageant happen? Did you always think that you're going to go on stage? And I know you like singing and dancing, but how did
Yes.
that pageant happen?
So yes, as you've said, I've always loved being on stage. I feel actually like my best self on stage. You know, people usually have stage fright or something like that, but I feel at home when I'm on stage and just being myself, just performing with a purpose. So how Miss Bharat came about was I never actually expected myself to participate in pageants. Even though I'm super interested in fashion, you know, I thought I would be the one designing for models. I never saw myself as a model.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom actually found Ms. Bharat USA. She found a sponsored post on Facebook, actually. So if she hadn't seen it, then I never would have participated and won, you know? So it's
Wow.
totally by chance that she saw it. And after that, we went to the auditions, and I met you for the first time over there. I met
Yeah.
Shefali
Mm-hmm.
ji. I met everyone. Yeah, so it was great. So that's how it happened. She found it on Facebook, and yeah, it was all by
Well,
chance. So I think it was definitely a sign, you know, that this is something I'm meant to do.
that's all part of destiny, right? Right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So, tell me, you have participated in the New England pageant, and then you went on to the national level.
Yeah.
What was how was that experience? And I know you learned a lot because I was there too. But what
Hmm.
was your experience? I want to hear from you.
Definitely. So I'm very lucky that I got to be part of Miss Bharat New England because it was such a close knitted family. Like we're all still such a family, you know.
Yeah.
More than I think the national group, I feel more close with the New England group, and it was a great uh, platform to start off with in the
Mm-hmm.
pageant journey because Shifali ji, you know, like everyone was just so helpful in the beginning because all of us, there were so many of us were beginners. So it
Mm-hmm.
definitely was really helpful. And they specifically taught us different tips, how to walk, everything, and really made sure we practiced. Like I think we had about 3 practice sessions
Right.
before actually going on stage. So things like that were really helpful. And when I got to the national level, I was more confident and I was able to carry over the skills that I learned at the state level. So, in
Mm-hmm.
that regard, I was very lucky. And obviously, having won the title gave me a bit of confidence in myself that, yes, I do have potential and I can win the title if I really want to.
You definitely do, and we can see it.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sheetal, you are a student, right? And then students have to, they have packed schedule. How did you prepare for the pageant? How did you balance? And what is, few tips that you would want to give to your age girls?
Yeah. So actually, for me, when I was doing Miss Bharat New England, I was actually just doing another fashion internship on the side. I wasn't in college yet.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, I did have the time to be able to practice my walks and, coordinate my outfits and everything. But after I got to college, I was preparing for like Miss Bharat South Asia World, which is a much bigger competition. And I
Right.
was preparing for it. Obviously, it got canceled because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be, rescheduled at another time. But I was preparing for that. And it was so hard to find time to do your choreographies and go and look for outfits because shopping for dresses is a big task. It's a very time consuming task, as I'm sure
Right.
you know, because you have to
Yeah.
find the dress that makes you feel like a winner, right? Because only when you
True.
feel like a winner will you have that confidence to rock that stage.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely difficult, and it didn't happen. So we'll see at another time how I deal with,
Yeah.
the stress of school as well as pageants. But it's definitely work. You have to really commit yourself and create a very strict schedule so that you can make time for your pageant stuff as well as work.
That's awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah. So, and you, I know your mom participated, and then at the national level, your sister also did. How was that experience? I'm sure it was taxing, but
Yeah.
how was it fun? Let's
My
hear about
goodness,
that.
it was so fun because all of us were going through sort of the same thing, right? The same nervousness, the same excitement to be on stage. We all had our own outfits. So there were definitely some ups and downs. I would say the downsides were that all of us were getting ready at the same time. None of us could help each other out while getting ready. But the positives were we were giving each other pep talks. We were hyping each other up before going on stage, like, good luck, mom, good luck. And all of us were right there backstage. We weren't in the audience. So we could really see how they were doing, and we could help them after. We could console them after, oh, you did an amazing job. Just give them comfort and confidence. So that was amazing. It was amazing, yeah, to have my mom and sister participate in it with me as well. It was such a fun experience.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are the family of winners, and we could see it. So, Sheetal, how did you, I know you participated in a music video, and that's probably just the extension of the pageant. Share us a little bit more about that. How was that experience?
Yeah, so this was with Eric, and he was filming a music video it was about a gym body. It's this very upbeat Punjabi song, and yeah, it's about like a gym body. So it was a very cool experience. It's the first time I've ever been part of a music video, and I love acting, singing, dancing. So I was so excited to be part of this, and they told me to dress up. I played a role where you're sitting at a restaurant and Eric walks by. Eric is like the buff gym dude, and he walks by, and I'm supposed to like look at him and just kind of swoon, like fangirl. So it was such a fun experience, and it made me realize I would love to take more opportunities like that. So that's the thing I love about Miss Bharat, is that it really includes all of his contestants, and it gives us a lot of opportunities to see what we would be interested in. For example, you have your own talk show now, and I can see you're a really great interviewer.
Thank you.
So there are some things that we may not have known about ourselves before that Miss Bharat just lets us know. So through this platform, we can discover so many hidden skills and talents.
I totally agree with you.
Right?
I think it just provides you a platform, and the things that you did not know about yourself, I think it gives you those opportunities.
Exactly.
And I know, and I was there with the music video myself, and I could see this was an extension of your own, talent and the platform. So thank you to Ms. Bharat. And
For
you,
sure.
you brought that fresh face to that video.
Thank you so much.
So, we just talked about the talk shows, and I know you have a show now with Miss Bharat. So tell us a little more about your show. What does it do? How do you do it? Just more details about the show.
Sure. So my show is called Fashion and Style with Sheeta Krovi. And it's, oh my God, I love it so much because I'm obviously such an avid lover of fashion, design, style. I love to play around with different, like textures. I like to be super dramatic and extra. So my show is about how you can take like super basic stuff in your own wardrobe and turn them into something fashionable. Because I am a preacher of just reusing a lot of the clothes that you have, because fast fashion has become a problem. People always want to jump on the latest trends and buy all of the new things. And then you're just accumulating so many clothes and throwing away everything that you have. But you really don't need to. You can jump on the same trends, the new trends, using clothes that you already have. So my show is basically about I want to help people utilize all of the clothing in their wardrobe and create the most amazing styles that you wouldn't even expect. And the funny thing is, it's a challenge for me too, because I left almost 3/4 of my clothes in LA. Now I'm in Boston with my family, and all my favorite tops, my favorite dresses, like jeans, everything is in LA. So the stuff I have here is very limited. So it's a challenge for me too. I have a closet that doesn't have all of my favorite clothes, doesn't have a lot of the fashionable clothes. So it's a challenge for me to turn that very basic wardrobe into something stylish. So when you're watching my show, it's 100% authentic. Like I'm really just using the most boring clothes to turn them into something amazing.
That's amazing. So we
Yeah.
know who is our fashion consultant. So we are looking
Yes.
up to you. So I'm sure your mom must be happy you're reusing stuff, not buying all the stuff. So it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
helpful.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Since we are on the topic, so I would want to hear from you. It's
Hmm.
summer is coming, and you are the fashionista that we look up to. Give us some tips. Give us 3 tips on the summer fashion that
Okay.
we should. Hmm.
Yes. So summer fashion is actually my favorite fashion,
Hmm.
more than winter or anything. I love summer because it's the perfect time to be bold. And,
Hmm.
I think for my age as well, like teenagers and my, like all 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, we all love to wear like those cute skirts and crop tops and, just dress very youthful. But I think
Right.
summer is the perfect time for anyone to bring out that youthfulness within
Hmm.
them, because you can use bold colors. So that would be my number one summer tip.
Okay.
Pull out every single bold, pattern, color, all the florals. Just pull them out during the summer. It's the
I have a
perfect
floral.
time. Exactly. You're already killing it. So you're killing the game. Everybody learn from Mukta.
I had to meet you today.
Yeah. So that's the number one fashion tip, and you're already rocking it.
Thank you.
Yeah. To pull out bold textures, colors, everything, dresses, skirts. This is the perfect time to utilize all of that light clothing. My
Hmm.
second tip would be, it's an accessory tip actually. Use shades, sunglasses to amp any of your looks. If any outfit is boring, for example, you could be wearing a simple white t shirt and jeans. If you add
Hmm.
a stylish pair of sunglasses, it will totally elevate your look. And obviously it's the summer, so you can also protect your eyes.
I
So it's
yeah.
it's it's the perfect accessory, because it just takes a very casual look. It makes it look like you put more effort than you actually did. So just a
Awesome.
simple pair of sunglasses and you're good to go. It'll totally change your outfit.
Awesome.
My Yeah, and I think my last tip would be, utilize your old clothes. This is the perfect time. If you have like jeans that you don't like anymore, old jeans, cut
Hmm.
them up, turn them into shorts, make it into a skirt. This is the perfect time to do that. If you have a long top, I actually do this a lot over the summer, and then when the winter comes, I'm like, oh no, now all I have is crop tops, because I crop all of the
Everything.
tops that I love over the summer to utilize. And it's
Hmm.
such a great way. If you have any boring top, just cut the sleeves, maybe like change the shape, change the style, and then you have a new top. So my third tip would be reuse your clothing,
Reuse.
crop it. If you want, you can create ripped jeans. If you have basic jeans, just cut it
Hmm.
near the hole, like the knee hole, and then awesome, you got ripped jeans.
Wow, that's amazing. Those are simple, super easy,
Very
and
simple. And you don't even
doable
have to
kind of
buy
stuff.
anything. Just look in your
Yeah.
closet and you'll find everything.
Thank you so much. I think our viewers are going to love it. So we wear bold and floral,
Yes.
sunglasses, and reuse. I'm going to remember
Yes.
that as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So that brings us closer to the end of the show. I would
Hmm.
want to hear from you, a message that you want to give to the future contestants. We have
Hmm.
another 2020 pageant in
Yeah.
line. So what is your message to the future contestants?
Absolutely. So, luckily for me, I don't have as much of a stage fright factor because I've always been performing on stage and I
Hmm.
love to do that. So, for me, it was a very enjoyable experience. But I know for a lot of people, it can be very nerve wracking. It's probably their first time on stage. I know for my own mom, it was her first time she was on stage doing something like that.
Hmm.
So, it can be very nerve wracking. But the best thing to do is believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. If you feel like a winner, trust me, you will win the crown. Because no matter how much others believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself, you can't achieve anything. But a strong sense of worth and belief in yourself you can literally change the world with that type of attitude. So find your strengths. Everybody has their own strength. Even if it is a ramp walk, even if you've never done it in your life, trust me, every woman has that strut. Every woman has that sass in them. So you just have to bring it out. You just have to bring out. I remember Sugandha ji do you remember that? She showed us how to bring our inner, that super dramatic
X
woman that all
factor.
of us have.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true.
So everybody has something like that in them. Find what does it for you. It could be in a dance, it could be in any other talent that you have, but everybody has that X factor. So find it and then just practice and believe in yourself.
That's awesome. That's really, really nice. That's a winner talking. And, it doesn't get any better. So I think
Oh,
those
thank
are
you so
some very, very, very useful tips. So thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, Sheetal. I'm so glad that you joined us tonight. And thank you to all the viewers who are watching us. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.